It was a cold, silent night. The full moon hung high in the sky as a lone stickman walked through a dark forest. He had been wandering for hours, trying to find his way home. The deeper he went into the woods, the stranger everything felt. Suddenly, he spotted something in the distance. An old, abandoned house. Its windows were broken. The paint was peeling from the walls. It looked like nobody had lived there for decades. The stickman hesitated for a moment. Then he thought, maybe I can spend the night inside. He slowly approached the house. Creak. The front door opened on its own. The stickman froze. But after a few seconds, he stepped inside. Dust covered every corner of the house. Old furniture lay broken on the floor. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling. Everything felt wrong. As he explored the hallway, something caught his attention. At the end of the corridor stood a large wooden door. Painted across it in glowing red letters were the words, "Do not open." The stickman stared at the warning. Most people would have walked away, but curiosity got the better of him. What's behind that door? He wondered. Slowly, he walked toward it. His hand reached for the handle. The house suddenly became silent, too silent. His heart began to pound. Then, he turned the handle. Click. The door slowly opened, and instantly, boom! Every light in the house went out. Darkness swallowed everything. The stickman couldn't see a thing. He backed away nervously. Then he noticed something. Two glowing red eyes, floating in the darkness, watching him. Not blinking, not moving, just staring. The stickman's breathing became faster. The eyes moved closer and closer. Then a massive shadow stepped out of the darkness. It wasn't human. Its body looked like living smoke. Its arms were unnaturally long. Its glowing eyes burned like fire. The creature let out a terrifying growl. The stickman screamed and ran. He sprinted through the hallway as fast as he could. Behind him, the monster chased relentlessly. Its heavy footsteps echoed through the house. Thud, thud, thud. Doors slammed shut around him. Windows shattered. The walls seemed to move. The house itself felt alive. The stickman turned a corner. Dead end. He spun around. The monster was getting closer. There was nowhere left to run. Then he spotted a window. Without thinking, he charged forward. Glass exploded everywhere as he jumped through it. He landed outside and ran deep into the forest. He didn't stop. Not once. Not until he could barely breathe. Finally, he slowed down. The forest was quiet again. The nightmare was over. Or so he thought. The stickman turned around to look at the house. But the house was gone. Completely gone. There was nothing there. Only an empty patch of ground. As if the house had never existed. Confused and terrified, he slowly walked back toward the spot. Then he noticed something written on the ground. Glowing red letters. A message. Next time, don't open the door. The stickman felt a chill run down his spine. His hands began to shake. Then, behind him, two red eyes appeared once again. Closer than ever before. The stickman slowly turned around, and everything went black. The end. Would you open the door? Comment yes or no.